Hello there and welcome to the virtual Groomroom. My name is Jack, your host, and today I'm bringing you an early impressions of the Supply Injector single edge razor. It's been a fairly long time coming. It's taken me a while to tally the 10 shaves that I require to do these early impression videos, but a couple days ago I hit this 10 shaves and it's time for the video. Let's jump straight into it, so let's do the packaging section. I give the packaging a 7 out of 10. It's not amazing by any means, however it's not terrible. It is sturdy and it is protective. However, it's kind of your generic iPhone unboxing experience. You know, there's a lid here, and then kind of the razor will sit here to a degree. Sturdy, it's protective, it does what it needs to do. However, it's not lavish or luxury in any way. As I referenced, like the One Blade Genesis unboxing, absolutely beautiful box. Makes you want to keep the box and actually use the box frequently. Let's get into the design of the razor then. So I give the design of this razor a 7 out of 10. I will explain why it's not full marks like I gave the Rex Ambassador in a sec. However, something that I would like to note about this specific razor. This is made out of 17.4 stainless steel, and I'm under the impression 17.4 is used when the manufacturers are looking for slightly more corrosive resistant material, looking for longevity. That's kind of their priority. Not that 316, which I would call the industry standard, doesn't have that. However, this type of stainless steel is known more for that. Apart from that, really, there's not much difference in material. So you can kind of take that for what you want, to be honest with you. Let's talk about the blades. So these blades are injector blades. What do I think of them? Well, it's difficult for me to say that I like them, because I feel the use of injector blades nowadays is pretty unnecessary. What does it do? So injectors, the way an injector blade will work, I've got a blade in there at the moment that I've only used once. So you'll see here, let me make sure that's lined up. You'll see here that you fit a key into here if it wants to actually go in. There you go. So it's like that. You then pull this across and push the blade in, thus eliminating the need to handle the blade in your hand. It's practical in that way. However, I feel as if double-edged blades have gotten so good, or single-edged blades. The issue with single-edged blades is there actually aren't many on the market. I know of the Kai's, I think Gem may do them. I know of obviously the FHS 10s that the One Blade Core and Genesis use. So I kind of see why they've gone this route. However, it's not kind of ideal for me. The razor, although very smooth, has this insane anti-slip coating. Good grip on that. They've designed that very well. Another thing, as you saw in the videos where I shave with it, to do these kind of strokes, like the upward strokes, I find it difficult to hold, and it's mainly because of the divot in this side. Like, do you see this kind of bit of the design? Let's imagine that you are shaving, you have wet hands, and you're, okay, I want to up the kind of aggression on my shave. What do? You want to change the plates, because this is an adjustable razor. So you're going to undo this screw, your hands are wet, bear in mind, and you drop the screw down your plug hole. You've given yourself a whole fuckload of plumbing work to do because of that screw. I think this screw is a bit silly to include personally. I don't see why you would include a small spring, which it does have, and a small screw that can easily fall down the plug hole in an activity that is often accompanied with water. It just seems a bit illogical to me. 7 out of 10 I think is perfectly fair. Cost. I give the cost a straight up 9 out of 10. I think the cost is very good for what you're getting here. With the standard razor with one plate, I believe it's maybe 70 something. I'll put it on the screen. And then with both plates, I think it increases to over $100, which I guess then the competitors start coming in. So I'd say the kind of adjustable plate razors then, the Rockwell 6S would come into play, which is a fantastic razor. Depending on what you're looking for, if you want to, single edge, double edge, whatever. But I think the cost is perfectly fair for the quality of material. I don't know the warranty, so I'll put that up here somewhere. And in terms of its kind of competitors, the One Blade Core is a competitor, and the Blackhawk, the Razorrock Blackhawk. Both cheaper, however they're made out of different materials. I'm under the impression the Blackhawk's made out of aluminium. The Core is a kind of an acrylic outer with a steel rod in the middle. So in terms of kind of materials, I think this is superior in terms of all of them. A lot of people like shaving with aluminium razors. Aluminium is very light, very forgiving in terms of bending and breaking. However, it's not very corrosive resistant in comparison to this type of stainless steel anyway. The reason I know that is I worked in a machining plant for a while, and I got to kind of understand what these different materials are like and what they do. Cost 9 out of 10, I think it's perfectly fair. The shave now, I give the shave a solid 9 out of 10. It is adjustable, this razor. It's like a 1 to 3 based adjustability system, so you want a mild shave, you choose 1. You want an aggressive shave, you choose 3. My preference is 1, and with 1, personally, I feel like there's no blade feel whatsoever, and it's not deceptive because you do get a certain amount of feedback when running it across your skin, which is awesome. I really enjoy that. Although there's no blade feel, I would suggest that you don't be overzealous, because if you are overzealous, I've given myself a little bit of razor burn with this razor, and it almost puts you in like a safe zone because you feel as if, okay, there's no blade here. Always remember that you're running a razor blade across your skin. That's my best advice, because if you don't, you are going to end up with nicks or cuts or razor burn. The blades, let's get into the kind of the shave really. The blades are smooth, accompanying kind of with the razor anyway. I feel as if the blades aid in terms of your shave, in terms of the smoothness of the wiping away hair as they like to mark it. That's a 9 out of 10 for the shave. Would I suggest you buy it? I would, just to give it a go. It's not absurdly expensive, however. There are way more expensive razors on the market. However, there are cheaper razors on the market that would do a similar job, if not better, if not more convenient to clean, etc. So it's perfectly up to you. I would suggest you could pick one up. I'm aware that Supply do kind of slightly damaged models or refurbished models for cheaper price. So if you're interested, I would contact them for that. Apart from that, it's been Jack with the Virtual Groomroom, and this has been my early impressions of the Supply Injector razor. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye for now.